Hey y'all, welcome to the channel, Sprinkle Sprinkle. So today, or this evening, I should say, I went live earlier today, so if y'all got that video, good for y'all. Some of the videos from earlier this week are going in the members only section, so y'all need to become a member. I think membership number 3 is where all the latest videos are going. So y'all will need to get that if y'all want to see the videos from last week and the rest of this week after tomorrow. So sprinkle, sprinkle. So we're going to be talking about how they suggest, and you still have free will. So this just simply means when people suggest anything to you, it doesn't mean that you're making that choice or that decision. What it means is that you have the option, or the option has been presented. So therefore, whatever people tell you, whatever people say, whatever people teach you, whatever you watch on YouTube, whatever you see on TikTok or hear on TikTok, it's simply a suggestion. It's not right or wrong. It's not you should do this or you should do that. It is simply a suggestion. And if you take the suggestion, it is your free will. Okay. And a lot of people don't realize this. And they see things in a way that does not help them. They see things as, if you don't do this, you're not this. If you do that, you're that. They keep labeling themselves instead of realizing that they don't need a label. They can do what they choose, how they choose, when they choose, when they choose. Okay. If you are unable to make a certain choice because of a certain situation, that doesn't mean anything. It means if you would like to have the opportunity to make that decision or that choice, you need to get in that type of situation, which means you have to change something, right? So a lot of y'all are getting mad for no reason at certain people. A lot of y'all are taking a lot of that information online to heart, saying it's right or wrong. That's why I told y'all I don't debate people, because it's only opinion. It's y'all have free will. Y'all can do what y'all want. Just like, what people choose to put in movies, music, and TV shows. Use the power of suggestion to their audience. And I talked about this earlier on my other video. What you choose to watch, what you choose to listen to, the lyrics, the people, all those TV shows you choose to watch are simply giving you suggestions. Okay, what you choose to watch, you may start to, listen more to those suggestions. So this is what I'm telling y'all. If you look at different TV shows and different types of music, you'll see that some music suggests provocative things, ratchet things, and other music suggests, more suitable things. So therefore, it's your decision and your choice on what to listen to, what lyrics to go for, what movies to watch, and all that kind of stuff. Who you want to role model yourself after, and all of that. Okay. Don't get mad if you start to follow the suggestions. Don't get mad at anybody in particular, because that is your choice. Okay. Now, whoever you choose to listen to and follow, remember, you still have free will. And I always tell people this. Yeah, it's called programming. If you're being programmed over and over and over to wear certain types of clothes, to dance a certain way, to look a certain way, before that quote unquote program was released, did you look that way? Did you dance that way? Did you dress that way? If the answer is no, then you already know you was programmed. Okay. So if you feel like that you've been perhaps programmed in a way that you don't think that is very helpful to you, take a step back and reprogram your social media, the programs that you watch, the music that you listen to, so that it has a positive effect on you in the way that you would like to see yourself. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. A couple of years ago, I did an entire, and I try to do this every year. I go to all the Instagram and whatever, whatever. And I do a cleanse of all the stuff I don't want to see. And that's why I don't follow anyone, because some of y'all are doing some stuff that I don't want to see. So don't take it personally if I don't follow you on Instagram. Sometimes it's best not for me to see certain things that y'all are doing. Okay. So I don't follow anyone on social media. I might look at people's, you know, pages if I go and look and search for them, but I'm not going to follow um, people that I'm not sure what they're going to put out on their social media. Okay. I also do this with ads that they try to put on social media. I cleanse through the ads and I say, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see, don't suggest this to me. Don't suggest this to me. And it only takes about 10 minutes. And unless you have a lot of people on social media, it only takes about 10 to 20 minutes, maybe longer if you have more of a following. And then you really won't have to see those types of things anymore. Instead, I like to put in what I find interesting, hobbies, you know, stuff like that, things that I can use to create. I don't like to see, you know, mess or, you know, ratchetness and stuff like that on my timeline. So I put like things to help you decorate your house, or something cute like maybe different inspo for outfits or whatever. So I don't put all that ratchet stuff on my timeline or on my feed, because I don't want to get fed ratchet stuff. And I'm not feeding my mind that. And I'm not being suggested that, and I'm not following any of that, and I'm not caring about a lot of the stuff that they want to program people to care about. And that's why I feel like a lot of people are focused on the wrong things and asking silly questions a lot, because they're programmed to, you know, whatever they're watching or whatever they're following. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Eh, okay. And also, you guys, don't ask me questions that you know I'm not going to answer. Okay. Y'all should know by now, if you've seen some of the stuff on social media with me on it, I'm not answering certain questions. If you're a woman and you're asking me how to hit on a man, save your typing. Okay. Or watch the older videos, or go to Amazon and purchase a book like everyone else. Okay. If you are in a grocery store trying to hit on a man, then you sure better be a man yourself. You better be gay. You better hope he's gay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Why are y'all so aggressive? I don't know. The social media treat y'all like y'all should be aggressive. The social media tell you guys to pursue the man first, go hit on a man in a grocery store who's just trying to make some groceries. This social media tell y'all that, and you're not supposed to do that. If he's not approaching you, then leave him alone, ma'am. Just saying. All right. In my opinion, it's not a cute look. I don't know what they're teaching y'all on whatever they're doing, but if a woman pursues a man, then she better have some sperm to go with it. Okay? Or they both better be gay or something. I don't know what to tell y'all. I mean, am I getting old, and am I in an era now where the women are hitting on the men or coming on to the men? Am I that old? Are y'all now approaching men and proposing and getting down on one knee with a ring? Or like, what are y'all doing now? Because I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the super chat. All right, all right. So hopefully y'all aren't doing that. So the answer to your question is that you don't. Okay. Okay. They're teaching women to shoot their shot. Okay. Well, if this because they want to be the women. Like honestly, I don't know why. If men are now the women and men are the gentle ones and men have to go, you know, then we should also give them our periods too. Okay. Y'all want to be all that. Y'all take the periods too. Y'all take the menstrual cramps and all that since y'all want to be so feminine. Not- So women, please don't listen to that mess. Because as soon as y'all start arguing or something, the guy is gonna tell you, I didn't even like you. You the one that came on to me. And you then have nothing to say. So stop doing that, y'all. Okay. Just because some dude is up there talking real fast in the front seat of his car talking about lady shoot your shot, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to do that. It just means lady, I'm stupid and broke, and if you think I'm cute and you shoot your shot, then you're going to be distracted from the fact that I have no money. That's what all they're saying. Okay. A man that has confidence in himself, money, and the ability to, you know, be masculine, the ability to, exude masculinity will approach the type of woman that he likes. Okay. You don't have to shoot your shot. All right. You don't have to do any of that unless that's the type of man you want. Unless that's the type of man you want to end up with. And your grandkids are like, how did you and granddad meet? I shot my shot. So, grandma, did you propose to grandpa? No, you don't. You don't want to say that. You don't want to look like that. So stop doing all of that. And like I said, you said shots fired. Y'all don't look too deep into what I'm saying. Y'all always do that, which gets on my last nerve. Okay. Now, and I'm about to start dismissing some of y'all. Okay. So what I'm saying is, when y'all are scrolling through the social media, I have to explain things because there are some slow people here tonight. When y'all are scrolling through your social media and y'all see one of those people in the front seats of their car on their social media, God, I have to explain stuff because some of y'all done. When you see that and you get all excited because the man, looking kind of good and you can't tell what kind of car he got because he's sitting in it and probably his baby mama's car. You know what I'm saying? Or probably his mama's car, or probably not even his car, or probably his car with no gas in it. You don't know. But y'all gonna sit there and take advice from somebody y'all wouldn't even date, who can't you can't even afford to date. Okay. So listen, y'all. Stop doing that. If you don't agree with it in the beginning, you shouldn't agree with it because somebody said something while you were scrolling through your social media. Just like y'all shouldn't believe anything I say if you don't agree with it. Please don't. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You ain't ever played golf before? All right. Well, then maybe he could teach you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You have fun. All right. It's sad that I have to explain everything to y'all like y'all. Some of y'all, not all y'all. Those of y'all with common sense, y'all know what I'm saying. But some people, you got to explain every little thing, or else they're going to get triggered and react. Okay. So just because someone suggests you think something or accept something doesn't mean you should, or doesn't mean you have to. Okay. It sure doesn't. I've seen so, it gets on my nerve. Let me tell you what get on my nerve. When you have an opinion of something, I'm trying to fix my hair. When you have an opinion of something and then someone tries to ask you a question in order to get you to change your opinion or say something different because now you're speaking to someone, that may have some type of influence or whatever, my answer will remain the same. I am not going to change it no matter who asks me the question. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I've seen so many people do this when they call into certain shows or get on somebody's live feed and the comments and start. My answer will remain the same. I don't care who you are and how much money you have, because I can get money too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So my answers will never change. Never. So I'm telling y'all, I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna flip and flop like some of them girls do, and they get into the chats and then guys start asking them questions. No, I'm not gonna. I would never. That's why I don't do interviews, and that's why I don't do debates. Because I say what I said. My questions and my answers are going to remain the same. There's no suggestion. It is written. Literally, it's done. So don't ask. It's not changing. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. So the power of suggestion, even if the person was very nice and suggested, oh, well, you should reconsider this. Is no, somebody else should reconsider. I said what I said. Thank you, but no, thank you. Okay, go over there where somebody else cares or wants to listen to you. That's what I'm going to tell them, because there's no way that anyone can change someone who has, already said what they said. And see, a lot of people, they just want me to a lot of people want me to change my whole thing. Well, why don't you try to make people, have 50-50 and all this kind of stuff? For what? Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Nobody cares about that stuff anymore. Y'all been had that. It didn't work. All right, try something better. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Shout out Venus, sprinkle, sprinkle. So, and shout out to all the super chats. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. If y'all already have 50-50, as y'all can see, it doesn't work that well. Do what you want. If and I'm speaking like, if you are with a person and your reason for being with them is because you don't want to work and you don't want to do a lot of things that you have to do in order to save or get money or start a business. Like I said, you get with somebody a little older or has a lot of money that they're willing to give you, then I don't see a problem with that. Okay. And it's not what everyone has to do. It's just what some people do and what some people choose to do. It's not law. It's not a disgrace if you can't do it or won't do it or don't want to. None of that. It's literally free will. Do whatever you like to do in your life, because that's what I did. Okay. You said men only have a problem when you're not a priority. They only have a problem paying when you're not a priority. Exactly. If, like I said, once men, have money, they don't mind spending it on the women that they like. Okay. It's when they don't have it or they don't like you when it's a problem. Just know that. Two simple things. If they don't like you and they don't have it, that's the only time when it's a problem. And if a guy feels like he's being used, then he needs to go find a wife who will pay 50-50 and stop trying to date. You just go find somebody that's going to go 50-50 with him or do whatever he needs them to do and stop trying to date. Okay? Because there are plenty of women out there just waiting to find a good 50-50 man over there. Whoever. So go find Pygmy Chanel, settle down with Pygmy Chanel, and guess what? You'll never have to pay on the date again unless it's her birthday, y'all's anniversary. Or you never really have to even go to date again. Shoot. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said a lot of you women aren't likable on purpose, sir. On purpose. A lot of women are unlikable on purpose. And y'all don't realize this. When women choose to be unlikable, it's so that certain people don't like them. The men who know, they don't see any of that. They don't care. They see what they want and they like. They'll find a way. And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of times a lot of these women make it too easy. A lot of times these men are like, "Well, y'all aren't even likable because we're not supposed to be to you. Okay. You're not supposed to be attracted to certain women. You're not supposed to like certain women who you can't afford. Period. All right. We're supposed to have a nasty attitude towards you. Why? Because you're not supposed to like us. All right. Okay. So I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. We already like women already know when they see a certain guy walk in somewhere or when they see another guy like at the bar or at the restaurant or out wherever he is, and they automatically know that's not the type of guy that they want. They will put on a mean face, turn their nose up, try to put their sunglasses on or get away or turn so that they're not approached. You see, y'all need proper training. From who? I don't need to be training. I don't work for anybody. I don't need to be trained. I don't work for people. Okay. And any man who says y'all need proper training was probably trained by his mother and is used to dog treatment. Okay. So there you go. You've been listening for a decade. Oh my goodness, girl. I know we've been here for a long time, right? Oh, you're a guy. You come here to see y'all struggle. You look like you struggling in that picture, sir. Sparkle, sparkle. You look like you didn't had a good meal and still struggling with that ugly shirt on. Girl, no, no. Like what is what you don't even how old are you? You look a little old. I guess it has been 10 years. You didn't age very well. Sparkle, sparkle. Anyway. I guess you didn't hit the wall, sir. And didn't age very well, or your wallet hit the wall or something. Y'all like the background? Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You said old men are so disgusting. Then don't date them, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. All right. Don't date them if you don't like them. Please don't. There's nobody holding a gun to your head saying date an old man. Okay. Nobody doing that. Date you a youngster. Pay your own bills. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go date you a young man and go pay your own bills and don't complain. Okay. These Dusties was born at the wall. Oh my God. Y'all already know. Yo guy wants exclusivity but has a girlfriend. Girl, I stopped listening after exclusivity. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle, sprinkle. And a lot of I'm gonna read your question in a second, but honestly, if you are keeping tabs on that man and all he's doing, but if he not paying no bills and he ain't giving you what you want, why are you still there and why do you care? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the donation. Um, if you have to ask all those questions, I really wouldn't consider him no man or your man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Like literally, if you gotta do all that, you struggling to think you got a man because you have no man. And the definition for me is someone who's going to do all that stuff for you without you having to question or ask, you know. All right. If you don't like your situation, you know what to do. Okay. Is it leveled up to have highlights? I don't know. Is it? I mean, can you name a woman that has highlights? Is she leveled up? I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I put the little fall background. Well, it's a fake, it's a green screen, y'all. It's not real. So just illusion. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Y'all know. And I don't know why. I think someone paid them to do this, but that's okay. It's okay. We're ready to draw. So what I was going to say is, yeah, the power of suggestion. You have free will. You don't have to ask certain questions over and over again, y'all. Y'all can ask the different questions if you have a brain. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Okay. So when y'all are going through y'all social medias or on Instagram or on YouTube or wherever y'all are at, stop taking everything as truth. You know, people are supposed to teach you how to think, not what to think. And y'all are not learning how to think. Y'all are learning what to think. And it shows in some of y'all's questions. And it's okay because so many people have, learned what to think instead of how to think. Okay. And when I say how to think, I mean, when y'all ask me how to get things from men, how to do this for men, how to do this, it's not all going to work for each individual person because y'all look different. Okay. So instead of trying to get one answer of how to get one man when there's not one type of woman, y'all need to start learning how to think instead of what to say and how to get a man to do this. He might do something for this woman that he's not going to do for that woman. Okay. What do you look like? How do you speak to someone? How do you get their attention? It's never going to be the same in most cases. So this channel is to teach you how to think, not what to say and what to think, but how to think. Like, honestly, if you are with a man that you don't look way better than, and you already know that he's going to take some time to give you what you want, why are you still there if your goal is the bag? Okay. If you are trying to get a man to pay your bills and he has other expenses and you know he can't afford it, why are you asking me how to get a man who can't afford to pay your bills to pay your bills? What kind of sense does this make? Start to learn how to think. If this one can't afford it, what does it mean? It means you need to go find a different one. Okay. So please start to learn how to think, not what to think. Okay. And a lot of y'all really are trying, I can tell, but some of y'all just don't know how. So if y'all are not asking the right questions, it's because y'all don't know how to think. If y'all aren't getting the results, it's because y'all don't know how to think for yourself. You're just trying to get information and use it without even thinking how to use it best for your specific situation. Okay. Yes. You said how to become the best version of yourself mentally? Learn how to think. That would help you. Okay. You said, how did Dusty find you? Where they found the channel? I don't know. Somebody told them that there was this woman on YouTube that they could never have. All right. Okay. Anyway, here you go. Someone told them that there was this lady on YouTube that didn't care what other people think, and they said what they said. They couldn't believe that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You said it's TikTok's fault. Exactly. Okay. And I think people are mad because they're like, well, why does a man have to pay your bills in order to be with you? I don't know. Go ask somebody that actually is with a man who pays their bills and ask them what the perks are. uh, you don't have to work as hard or at all. Everything's taken care of. You don't have to go without. I mean, you're comfortable. I mean, why do you think? Just to date? No. A lot of women don't need to just date. We need to just get paid, get our money, pay these bills. Okay. We could date anytime, but why not multitask and get what you need out of it? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, that's just making it harder for Dusties to date or men to date. Good. I don't care. Not my problem. Okay. Did I change oil and fuses? No, I don't change anything in my car, sir. I have other people do that for me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Except, you know, I have an expensive car, so I can't be doing that myself like some of y'all Dusties. All right. All right, you said let's screw for free. How do you know? You seen your mama? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Did your mama charge your daddy? If not, guess what? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Guess that's what it was. That's how you came about. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How you stop feeling guilty of taking their money? Because I already took it. All right. All right. Hey, shh. I take money all the time. I just tell them to give it to me. Whatever. Honestly, I know some of those questions are like, I don't even know the word to use for them. I know some of those questions about how do you not feel guilty for taking money. Let me tell you how not to feel guilty for taking money. Take yourself off this channel and go to another channel. That's how. Okay. If you ask me another question about feeling guilty about something, go to another channel, please. This ain't for you. It never was, never will be. Go to an entirely different channel and leave. And I'm telling y'all this because y'all. Oh, let me add that to my list of bot questions. I'm telling y'all this because if you're feeling guilty for some reason, then why don't you go watch some other people that you can actually feel guilty for watching like them starve to death somewhere in a different country where they have no food. Why don't you go watch that if you want to feel some guilt? Okay. Why don't you go feel some guilt where people don't have clean water? Why don't you go over there? If you just need something to feel guilty over, go feel guilty over that while you count your money. You can send them some of your money if that's what you need. Okay. Make sure it's coming out of your own personal account and go over there and help some people if you just happen to feel guilty. This is not the channel for you. Get off. Goodbye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's all I'm saying. Y'all need to go elsewhere. You said this channel is for whores only. Well, then where's your mother at? Tell her she need to be on here too. If this is the channel for whores, then she need to get on here too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Maybe she could teach us a thing or three. Okay. Okay. You know, if we don't compete, sir. Women don't compete. Okay. If women don't compete for dusties, then they don't waste time. Okay. I don't care who's coming to wherever you at, sir. Wherever you're at, stay over there. There's nobody competing for you. I promise you. They compete either for a green card, and that's about it. Not for you. Okay. All right. I don't know where this dust is coming from. I guess everybody off work by now. Huh? Already clacked out, huh? Oh, somebody send me some cash out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. Yeah. All right. Okay. Tell them bring you your name. If you have to make your name what you wish you were, you got a problem. Read some of these names up in here. Wishful thinking. It's so silly. Okay, so did I tell y'all? These are still broke. They haven't changed, y'all. It's still broke. In fact, just kidding. You say you paycheck to paycheck? That's all right. You don't have to worry about it. I'm sure, you know, to save your money. You might need them ramen noodles next week. Save your money. All right. I don't want to take no food out your mouth. Okay. Okay. How can you show appreciation for him, but without doing too much? Smile. Say thank you, sir, for doing those nice things that you said you would do. What? All right. Let's see. You said you was putting on lip balm in class and somebody was shouting at you? Embarrassed you? You know what I would say? You want some too? Because your lips looking kind of crusty. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. What did I get my husband for his birthday? I don't remember, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just some stuff. Probably online. I don't know. I don't really remember. I don't do anything significant because he doesn't care about stuff like that. Okay. Can y'all, can y'all please focus on, stop asking me when I'm going on the other channel when I get there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, are you sexually frustrated? No, I'm not, sir. Are you? Did you have time today on your break to get your frustrations and anger out? Your 30-minute break? Mm-hmm. Okay. They are asking annoying question. Let me tell y'all something. Guys always think it's something like that. Let me tell y'all. No. How about you put some money over there? That might make things better. Okay. Should you buy a guy gifts for what? Should you buy gifts for his family on their birthday? No. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Are you going to the birthday party? Are you invited? Okay. What if you don't want to get pregnant and he don't want to adopt? Then you must want a different man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, you don't want to get pregnant and he don't want to adopt. Okay. Then I guess y'all better get some dogs, cats. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Better get some pets. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said get a surrogate if he can afford it. Tell him he can afford a surrogate, then go ahead and do that. Honestly. You live by lie or die. Lie or die. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What to do if you don't have friends? Nothing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're about tired of these comments and the dumb questions. It's the bots, man, sir. It's the bots. You said money is a turn on. You agree? Exactly. Y'all acting like money ain't no turn on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Description. Oh, I was gonna put. Okay, I have a question. Copy and paste apps. Okay, yeah. Anything y'all are looking for as far as links and stuff, description. All right. You force your woman to provide for you because you what? Because you know her family has money? Okay. Well, guess what? She must be ugly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Please don't worry and think about what. So does your what? Finally, what? Okay. Let's see. You can't get aroused by a man until he spent some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. For real though. These men will dog you out if you even get what? Give them an inch. No, they won't. They're not allowed. They're not allowed to speak to me. So if you don't allow people to speak to you, they can't do anything to you. Just don't talk to a man. Okay. You realize that Dusty still get more dusty? I don't know what that means, but okay. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't hang around Dusties. What would you tell a man if he says he feels like an ATM with you? That is a compliment. Some people don't have the ability to feel like an ATM. Okay. So that means at least you have the money to feel like an ATM. Because some people, guess what? They don't have the money. They feel like nothing. No type of ATM. It's a compliment. I'm so glad I make you feel like you have money and that you're rich. Okay. Ask him if he'd rather feel dusty. Ask him if you'd rather feel like a dusty. Okay, then shut up. Stop complaining. Okay. You make me feel like an ATM. Good. You said, how can you attract a white man? You keep attracting black men. How do you attract a white man? I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, might send me another cash. I appreciate that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You asking the wrong one? Okay. You tell them you want some money. See what they do. That's how you attract any man. Tell them what you want. If they bringing it, they attract it. Want to say if you want to break up? I don't know. Do they make words to form sentences to tell people what you need to tell them? I mean, that's probably the answer. Yeah. All right. And it's not about color. I don't really care. Like whoever paying these bills, that's who I'm gonna be. That's what I choose. You know, that's how I chose. When I got married, you paying all these bills? All right, let's go. So you paying bills, and I can eat. Let's go. You paying bills? All right, do what I want. All right. See, I just got an older one who don't act like them young ones out there. So sorry. Yeah, I got them young ones that they don't know any better anymore. So sorry. Uh, 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 uh. Okay. Oh, Jake, I don't need to know all that info. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, if you said difference between arrogance and ego, don't matter. However you feel it. What does it matter? Is it offensive to you or to some people? Then it doesn't matter because it's working either way. Okay. A lot of people don't like arrogant or egotistical people or confident people. I'm sorry. Get off the channel if y'all don't. If you didn't ask that question for that reason, then ignore what I'm saying. But if you're one of those people that don't like confident people or people that are sure of themselves, go elsewhere. Okay. Go somewhere where somebody's constantly talking down on themselves, saying how this and that and this is that about themselves. Go find one of them channels so you can feel good about yourself. But over here, I've been this way for a long time. I have always had confidence. I have always seemed arrogant. And that's the way that I will always remain. Okay? So nothing's changing around here. It's been like this for 10 years. Goodbye. Go elsewhere where there's some low self-esteem, there's some low confidence, and no arrogance. Go over there. Okay. If y'all are talking about a man who's arrogant, as long as he can pay, who cares? You could be arrogant just the same. Match arrogance with arrogance. Okay. What do you think about husbands leaving on deployment if he still pay anything? I don't know. My husband was in the army like before I was even born, so I have no idea. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know what them. I don't know all that stuff about that. I got mine after he already got his money, his career, his 401ks and all that stuff rolling in. I don't know about that other stuff. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Like, don't ask me. I never had an experience like that. Any perfumes I recommend that will catch a man with money. As long as you smell good, and not cheap and like a little kid, I think you can. I think you can catch them. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. And also, it depends on the person. Your perfume depends on your personality and what you look like, and how you dress, and how you carry yourself, your voice, how you, you know, interact with people. So you should choose your own perfume depending on who you are. It's very personal. Okay. So a bubbly, feminine, girly girl would not choose a certain perfume that's more, you know, dark or seductive and mysterious. They wouldn't choose that type of perfume. But someone who's more dark, mysterious, and seductive would. So depending on the type of woman you are, that's the type of perfume you need. Okay. What should you do while you wait for your old provider to kick the bucket? I don't know. Whatever you choose to do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can a woman buy her boyfriend things? No, she can't. I mean, there's no way for her to go to the store, pick something out, put it at the register, and pay. There's no way for her to do that. It's actually impossible. There's no way for you to be able to do that. It's just one of those things that never can be done. Sorry. Okay. What if a man say he'll only provide in marriage? He lied. Girl, I'm not listening to no man that's saying that. That's a dusty cop out. Literally. If a man says that he ain't got it, he don't want to give it, you ain't getting married. That means he ain't paying. That's a nice way to say I'm not paying. Okay. When a Dusty forms his lips to say, I'm only paying if we get married, that means he ain't never gonna marry you and he ain't never gonna pay. Go find you somebody with some real money, some money that doesn't require marriage, some money that doesn't require you to fall for the okie doke for some Dusty, and get your money, get your bills paid. That's all I'm saying. Don't ever listen to that. That is the Dusty answer. Who would ever? You know what I'm saying? If you can't, if there's nothing for you to gain from that, then never continue it. Don't y'all know all the Dusty lines? Somebody need to write a book called Dusty Lines, Dusty Quotes and Dusty Lines. A Dusty said this. A Dusty, this is how you know you're dealing with a Dusty. And then the whole book is just full of Dusty quotes and lines. Men gonna have to change their entire vocabulary and how they speak after that book. Okay. Oh. You said a man asks what you bring to the table? Is you a waitress, ma'am? So your order, if you hurry up and order it, and make sure you leave a good tip. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If that's the man you dating, walk away. Walk away. Laugh. Say the same thing your mama bring to the table. These bills. Girl, take your bills out and slam them on the table. See what happens. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I said what Jesus brought to the table, more men. Mm-hmm. If you relocate states in your what? That book will be #1 bestseller. What if he taking care of you for years, but now he's saying he needs time to get his money up? Mm-hmm. Girl, then he too young. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You see, that's why I like dating older men, because they don't ever have to say that. They got it. They got everything. They got savings, 401k, ARP, retirements, Social Security. You know what I'm saying? They don't ever run out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Especially if they had a good career. Still got a career. Okay, we don't have to listen to that. So I don't know what to tell you. All I can tell you is if he can't help you, then somebody else probably can. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't tell anybody that. You know what I bring to the table? Nothing. There is no table over here. This is a fake table in the background. Let's see what's on this table. I don't even think that's a table. That's a fireplace. So whatever you bring it to the table, some bills. All right. Did you buy the table? Exactly. Yeah. Are y'all American? How old are y'all? Y'all sense of humor seems a little off. And like some of y'all from different countries, I know. The sense of humor is not transferring. What? You said you wonder if black women get approached by non-black men. I don't know. I mean, I think women get approached by any type of man if they find a woman attractive. I mean, y'all be trying to make it about color all the time. If that's y'all's focus, if that's y'all's focus, that's what y'all gonna focus on. Now, Texas has especially Houston, they have the most diverse culture here, the most diverse people here. You're not gonna find as many races in Houston as you're gonna find anywhere else in the U.S. You might not even know what race is approaching you. You come down here, like, I don't know what it is, but it's brown, their hair curly. I don't know. We're gonna say, okay. I don't know what you are, but it, like, that's how it is a lot of times, especially in Houston. Some part, you said Miami too. Yep. You don't know what they are. You just know that they brown. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. All right. Is it diverse? There, it's diverse. Mm-hmm. But I never think about that type of stuff because I'm not looking at color. I'm looking at money. Okay. That's it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Some white men said that they're too nervous to approach black women, but want to be with one. Okay. Then if they are too nervous to approach a black woman, then they can't be with one. If you don't have enough confidence, then you can't even approach one. Stay over there. I mean, confidence is definitely something that you need. All right. Money helps, confidence. Money helps with confidence. If you got some money, you probably have no problem approaching any type of woman. Okay. That's what I say. If you got money, that's your confidence, sir. Uh, Nobody cares. All right. You can't stand the sexiest guy in your own culture. You can't stand the sexiest guys in your own culture. Okay. I don't really look at them. I'm looking at their money. Where your money? I don't care what they look like. It's the money, money, money. Only the only time you need to care what someone looks like is if you're not with them for their money. Okay. Okay. You say your standards too high, and you're only 18. That's why. Girl, they expect you to want less at that age. How do you respond when they ask if you're seeing other people? Close your eyes and say no. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So, no, I'm not seeing other people right now. There you go. Yeah, at 18, they don't expect you to have high standards. So, you're going to have to lie to get what you want sometimes. Don't tell everybody your standards. Just convince them to give it to you. And if they say no, then be gone. Are you seeing someone else? Nope. You ain't lying. What if they say no and then see you with another man? Tell them it's a woman. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's a woman. Trans. Look good, don't it? Like a LGBTQ plus. Lie. They can't tell these days anyway. Unless unless he's super tall and there could be no mistake. Still lie. Like, that's my cousin. Transitioning. Sprinkle, sprinkle. These days, you got more lies to tell because you can. Okay, you got more lies to tell because they're there and available. Therefore, use them. You're like, you know what? That is not a man. Well, they're transitioning. Use that. What are they gonna say? If they ask too many questions, they're gonna look sus. Y'all need to learn how to think. Not what to say, but how to think. He said, anyone offended? No one should be offended. That's supposed to be funny. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. You can't be direct by asking him if you want gifts and money. Y'all have to realize something. If I was too afraid to ask someone for something or mention that I needed something, I wouldn't date them. You know, if I couldn't be direct, I'm not wasting my time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said if you get caught up in a lie, the jig is up. No, it's not. You can't get caught up in a lie. Just if you're smart. Say, well, that's what they told me. All right. Yeah, I tend not to like. Y'all have to know something. If it's not if it's something that's super challenging, I'm not trying to do that. If I know and it's easy to have and to acquire and things like that, great. But if I have to do all of that, wondering how to say something to someone and I mean, that takes a lot of time, effort, and energy. So it better be worth it, is what I'm saying. Hint around that you need something, and if they like you, you'll have it. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Start from the beginning, like I always say. Always start the first conversation. If you want something out of that man, start mentioning whatever it is that you're needing. And by the fifth or sixth conversation or whatever, you should be having it. Okay? Or he don't really care and he ain't listening. Do you offer private? No, I don't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm sorry. I don't offer anything private. The only thing that's private is the most private you can get is the Patreon. So sprinkle, sprinkle. You can type type whatever you need to type on the messenger and Patreon. If you don't want people to see what you're saying, okay? And all that's in the description. You met somebody who's buying you gifts and he asks you to be your multi-purpose friend. Girl, he used the name multi-purpose. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, I got another cash app. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yeah. Much appreciated. Okay. Um, multi-purpose friend. Just because someone asks you something doesn't mean you have to agree. And you could just laugh and continue on doing what you were doing before they said that. You say you're afraid of anyone who's aggressively interested in me. If this is a serious problem, or be aggressively interested in what they have for you. Some money. Sparkle, sparkle. You know what I'm saying? Are they giving you money? Then if they're aggressively interested and they don't have anything to give you, goodbye. Okay. What happens to your men like mean women video? It's probably in the members only section. If you are a member, you probably can find it. A lot of the videos that you aren't look that are able to see anymore are for the members. Um, okay. The biggest barrier for women is the thought that they can't have it all. You don't need it all, you just need what you want, and then you can get the rest later. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, you're not going to have everything in one whole total package at the time of your life when you actually want it most of the time. It may come in bits and pieces, or you might get a big chunk here and then some later. But a lot of y'all think y'all are supposed to have this Disney fairy tale, and it's not true. Get some now, get the rest later, or get it with somebody else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I'm always trying to tell y'all. Y'all can create y'all's lives with the things that you're acquiring. Like, for example, if you're going to date somebody and they give you lots of money, you could use that money, invest it, start a business, save it, do whatever you need to do. Learn from them, whatever they're teaching you. Take time off work, live your life. That might not be your a fairy tale come true, but you're not sitting there working and have no savings or any plans for your future or anything like that. Now you have something. Now you have time, you have the energy, you have the freedom, and you can do pretty much what you want. Then now you have time to go out and meet other people, to mingle, to do certain things, because you're not tied up at work. And now you have a savings, and now you don't have to feel pressured financially, and you can accept everything that you choose at that time. It doesn't have to be all at once. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that, Rose. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, can you have it all? No, not all at once. No, you can't have it all. You got to make yourself your own creation of life how you would like it to be. Okay. Just like I did mine. No, I didn't get everything I wanted all at the same time. I made it happen. And now I can truly claim everything that I have. Okay. Would you ever do Real Housewives? If I were stupid and dumb, no, actually, I already said that on the channel so many years ago. No shade, but no. If I did that, I got to get these giant lashes. Girl, I had to totally revamp everything, and I'm not willing to do all of that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I ain't. I'm sorry, y'all. I like waking up, not having to put on all that stuff. It's kind of heavy. I mean, I'll do it sometimes. I'll do it when I get in the mood, but I can't do that every single day of my life and be followed around. Being ratchet, okay? Sorry, sprinkle, sprinkle. No shade to any of those ladies. That's how y'all do. That's how y'all get your money. Okay. I get mine another way. Okay. Okay. You said giant lashes. Girl, when I see them giant lashes, I'm like, can you see how many fingers am I holding up? Do they still let y'all drive? Do y'all have to take the driver's license eye test again when you got them lashes on? Can your sunglasses fit over them? When you blink, do it dry your eye out? I want to ask them all those questions. Do it turn into a butterfly when you take it off? I don't know. Okay. In order to get, you said what? If I'm not a real housewife, I tell people I'm a housewife as a joke. When I don't want to tell them anything else. I tell them that I say I'm a housewife when I don't want them to ask any more questions. You know what I'm saying? Well, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm a housewife. That means I'm not telling you I'm a housewife. That's what I do. That is the answer that you give to people who are being nosy. But doesn't literally mean that you take on the responsibility and the roles of a housewife. It means none of your business. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You tell people you a stay-at-home wife with hobbies. Okay. Okay. There's like you could tell that dude is not the type that I would be with. Sir, if you're gonna talk like that in here, you're gonna have to use different language. Okay. So it's not one of those dirty magazines that you're watching or one of those little movies that you watch at late at night. Okay. Don't use that language in here. Usually it's those guys that have the little beetle ones. Worship what? I don't see it. Where did you get? Okay. I have my fan on. Y'all hearing something? Okay. What's the best way to act when the dinner bill comes? Like you look good? Shoot. Like you look good? There is no way to act. They ask you out. That's it. You don't need to look at no dinner bill unless you ugly. Then look all you want and pay it. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Like some of y'all are from different countries where people go 50-50. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not looking at no bills. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not looking at nobody's bill. You ask a woman out, you take her to eat. That's your bill, sir. You pay it. So I don't know why. I don't know where these women from, y'all. They gotta ask these questions. They might be from somewhere where men don't pay. Okay, I don't know. Okay, y'all already know if she ugly, she paying her bills. Okay, if you don't look good, he ain't the one you really want. You paying bills. All right, just so y'all know. That is only if that you can't, like, if you know he can do better, And you still there paying bills? That's why you paying the bills. How how do you handle a man of means who states he doesn't date seriously and keeps a roster? I don't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't handle them. I'm like, good for you. Me too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. That's what you tell him. Good. Good for you. Me too. Because obviously he told you that for a reason. What was the reason for him telling you that? What if he doesn't date seriously? That's perfect. Just take the money. If you're what? You hear voices in your head. Well, I hope they're telling you how to get you some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Otherwise, unnecessary. Unless they're giving you good information. Sorry. They give you money making ideas, then keep it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You 22, you feel like you can't keep a provider man? Why would you want to keep a man? They're supposed to try to keep you. Y'all got it. Why do y'all think backwards? You can't keep a man? Okay. Are you his babysitter? He's supposed to be trying to worry about how he can keep you. Then you're with the wrong type of man. If you can't, if he's not worried about how to keep you. Okay? So that's how you know it ain't the one. Like, you know what? I can't keep no man. That's because you're not supposed to. If they can't keep you happy, if they can't keep you satisfied, if they can't keep you paid, if they can't keep your bills paid, if they can't keep you, there, then you ain't supposed to be there. Okay? So make sure they can keep you, man. Make sure you're a kept woman. Otherwise, he is a kept man if you try to keep him. Do women have gender roles if men do? That depends if they want them or not. Do you want a gender role as a woman? If not, then no. If most men want gender roles because they want respect. Of course, women want respect too, but men feel like they want to be respected publicly and in private. Okay, so for example, if you don't, if you're a man and you don't take on the gender roles of what a man is supposed to do, then she's going to go find another man to do those things that you're lacking because, and if you don't take on the gender roles as a woman, I mean, you can hire a maid and a chef and a nanny for those things. They actually have services that pay for quote unquote domestic or women roles. So therefore, you don't have to abide by all these gender roles as a woman. You can pretty much tell the man what you want. And if he wants to provide those gender roles to you, then great. If not, somebody else will. Or y'all can pay somebody else to do it. I don't know what to tell you. So if you don't like taking out the trash, and what else a man's supposed to do? I don't know. What else a man's supposed to do? Pay all the bills. Make sure the lawn is kept. You can pay a lawn service man for that. I don't know. There's not much y'all have to do anymore these days with technology and services. How can you get him to pay for a new car in full? Make sure he got the money to do so. And why are y'all asking? You just asked me a second ago, how do you keep a man? That you can't keep a man. Now you asking how to get one to buy you a car in full? Make sure he owns a car dealership. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how. How do you seem to attract mama's boys, married men, or men with baggage? Because all of them are still out and about trying to date, ma'am. They don't change. Okay. You're not attracting them. That's just what's out trying to date. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all act like y'all are attracting these men. No, these men are actively out trying to date. Not, it's not that you have bad luck, ma'am. It's not that you're attracting them. It's just that's what's out. Okay. You don't blame younger men for trying to sleep with around. They're trying to find the cheapest way to get laid, poor guys. Well, I mean, if they ain't got it, they ain't got it. Okay. Why are y'all asking me these questions? You don't need my permission to spend money on no man. Okay. Let me tell y'all this one more time. You don't need my permission to go spend money on a man. If you want to spend money on a man, go spend money on the man. You don't need my permission. I'm going to repeat one more time. You don't need my permission to spend your check on a man. You don't need my permission. Read what it says here. They suggest, and you still have free will. Do whatever your heart tells you to do, ma'am. Okay? I am not here to tell you not to buy your boyfriend a gift. I am not here for that. What I'm here to say is if you are paying every bill and you don't get no gifts, and he hugging you at the register, at the shoe store, it's time to go. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's my message. Okay? Like y'all literally feel like I'm the person to give you permission to do something. I am not the authority on that. That is up to you, ma'am. Never. Unless you buy him something every other week. I don't know. I mean, if it's his birthday, don't spend more money on him than he spent on you. Don't. Okay. Never spend more than the man spent on you. Never. Not with no gifts. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do men in the 20s chase? They chase to sleep with women. They don't chase for any other reasons. Okay. I don't know, like, cause like in my 20s, like you are, you have a goal in your mind. Whatever age you get your goal in your mind is how you want to live. That's how you're going to date. Okay. So if your goal is not living a certain way, having certain things, then you're not gonna know how to date, who to date, what type of man to date. Okay. So get your mind right, get your goals in your mind of what type of life you want to live, what type of like car, what type of house, what type of neighborhood, what type of all that. And the next guy that walks up to you and says something to you, if he can't afford it, why are you sitting there? That's how I did. That's how I did. If you can't afford it, you don't even look like you can afford some of it, then I'm not talking to you. I'm not gonna be that mean. I'm just gonna like, no, I'm sorry. I'm seeing someone right now. Just lie. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm not dating anyone right now. I'm just lie. Or you lie and say you're married. It don't even matter. Just get him out your face if he can't do nothing for you. That's it. All right. Tips on being way more feminine. Find a feminine YouTube channel of a woman that teaches femininity and go watch her channel. Click on it and watch and take notes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. I told y'all this is not a femininity channel. This is not a relationship channel. And this is not, and I am not a dating coach. So y'all need to stop asking me those type of questions. I don't know who lied to y'all. All I'm saying is yes. I mean, y'all have to remember I already have what I want. I've already accomplished what I needed to accomplish. And I do have older videos that you can go watch on that subject. Just so y'all know. Yes. On a date with a married man your age, he said he wanted to start buying you things I like. Should I send him gift ideas? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Not ideas, but links, ma'am. Pick out exactly what you like on those stores over there, or you got some online stores. Find the exact link so you ain't got no excuse. That's what I always do. I always send exact links with descriptions and photos. This is what you got. This is what you're going to buy. This is what you're buying me. Don't come back with nothing else. Or I'm going to get it still some way, somehow. Okay? Don't be asking me where I got it from if you didn't buy it. Spread. Okay. You feel like you only want me for my money? Not trying. Well, why else do you want him? Is there any other qualities that he has that you want him for? Then add those to it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, I like you for your money and da 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 da. But you want me to date somebody broke? No. I mean, that's not an insult unless he don't have no money. Okay. You only want me for my money. Duh. Somebody's paying attention. Okay. Mm-hmm. Honestly, you can lie right there if you need to. Make up some stuff to sound good, man. Well, you got to be very good at this. You gotta know what to say, how to say it, when to say it, or think how to think. Say, I can have anybody for their money. I chose you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said peace is the new rich. Yes, I'm. Peace is the new rich. Okay. Well, rich is the old rich. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Still. Am I an ethical egoist? If you know what, an ethical egoist. No, I'm just who I am. Actually, I never looked up the term ethical egoist. I just don't care what other people think, whatever that means. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you make man paint your number. You're so silly. I mean, it shouldn't be free. Uh huh. You say he's a homebody and that's all that y'all do? That's all we go? You want to go out and make him spend. You don't want to sound tacky by just saying, girl, go out alone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So if somebody else buy you some stuff, there are some drinks or whatnot. Oh shoot. Yes. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We just got you got back together and now he's gonna give you that card. Girl, you should already had it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Y'all go watch the other video if y'all are asking me about that video. Okay. The wife should be home, not out investigating her husband's every move. In fact, if you got to do all that, you might as well be out having fun, doing something, going for drinks, meeting other people. If you don't do all of that and you ain't getting paid, you might as well become a private detective or go out and have your fun. Ma'am, don't sit there spying on people. What you gonna find? You can do that from your house on a phone or on a computer. You don't even need to leave. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like nobody needs to go all out doing that. Mm-hmm. You said these women are ruthless. No. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to lie to a man that values honestly heavy. He just lied to you, ma'am, when he told you that. When a man says that they value honestly heavily, it means he's heavily lying to you at that moment. Okay. So don't listen, ma'am. That's the first thing you need to know. No. You telling me that? I know you a liar. If you got to tell me that you like honesty, then you don't. So I already know you lying. So don't even finish the sentence. Like you trying to lecture somebody like they're a child. I value honesty. Well, good. Just start by being honest and stop telling me this lie. Okay, we'll start there. You want honesty? Then tell me why you lying right now. That's what you got to tell them. You said they all lie. A smart person wouldn't tell you that at all. They would just allow you to, you know, be yourself. And if they see that there's a pattern of you lying, that's it. They don't have to give you no pre-speech. They don't have to do any of that. That's manipulation. Okay. So whenever someone tells you that, they're the biggest liar there. Okay. Your mom gives you 1K a week. You don't really text when you call him. He don't. Oh, your man. He don't answer. And today he made a fight about him not being important to you because I never reach out. He hung up on me. How to resolve? Girl, blow his phone up. Blow his phone up. Text him 23rd. Be pick Misha up on his phone every day. Okay. Then he gonna ask you to stop. Okay. Go pick Misha on him, girl. Act like pick Misha when her Dusty got her car and she don't know where he at and it's almost time to get off work. Text him like that. And he will never ask you to text him again, I promise you. There, okay? Text him like a pygmy looking for her car when it's close to 5 o'clock and she lit her Dusty bar. That's what you need. That's how you need, that is the rate that you need to be texting. It's about 20 texts per minute. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. All right, all right. Let's see. You tired of working, you're a dancer and you don't like it. Okay. How do you quit? You want to make, girl, how do fat women get money? How do fat women get kept? How do fat women never get on a pole and strip and always have money? What type of man you looking for, ma'am? You looking for a handsome prince with a six pack, or are you looking for somebody that has some money? What you looking for? Okay. Maybe you're too picky, ma'am. Maybe you're looking at looks instead of money. Look for money and not looks. Okay. That's number one. Stop looking for money. Stop looking for looks and look for money. You won't be on the pole for long. All right. You will not be on the pole for long if you're looking at money instead of looks. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So, well, how much money are you trying to get? Then you need to put on some clothes to get the money, ma'am. You got to put on clothes to get money. Not take them off. You can get chump change taking them off, but you want real money? You want old money? You want old man's money? You want billionaire money? Whatever kind of money? You got to put the clothes on. You got to put clothes on. Okay? And learn how to think. And the way you do that, you put the clothes on and tell them exactly what you want. And use what you know from being a stripper on how their minds work and get what you need. That's literally it. Don't tell them that you used to be a stripper. Don't look like you used to be a stripper. Totally change everything how you look. Don't look like you used to strip, man. There you go. Get you some glasses. Get you a little cardigan. Some loafers. Start reading some books, ma'am. Don't tell them what you used to do. Yeah. You said men with money don't care if you danced or sold that. They'll remove you from that. Exactly. If they find out later, they won't care. Okay. Eve was a stripper. How married Now married to a billionaire. Yeah. But she before that and in between that, what was she? I mean, in between her stripping, what was she? That's not how she met. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But she did something different, and then he didn't care that she used to be a stripper. You see, so you got to change it up a little bit. Do something a little different. Start a business. I don't know. Start your own business, ma'am. Okay. Yeah. Is that a creek in my backyard? Girl, yes. It's still daylight too. Gonna be daylight all the whole time. Could you still pursue someone when you're young if a guy promises you that you want the future? Girl, why would you listen to somebody's promise? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you dumb and young, then you listen to promises. If you are smart, then you continue on your own way, do what you got to do. And if you still want him when you are wherever you need to be, then great. Okay. You probably ain't gonna want him when you're where you need to go. You're like, you know what? I don't know what else thinking about. Or if he can live up to your standards after you get to where you're trying to go, then maybe. But stop listening to people making you promises. That's the first thing you need to stop doing. If somebody makes you a promise, if they don't have nothing, no collateral, nothing tangible for you, then that's all it is. Words, lies. Okay. If he got something tangible for you, then nope. Can't listen. Okay. Hmm. How to not feel bad for a genuinely nice guy that I'm using for money? You switch the channel and you go elsewhere. Sparkle. You go elsewhere where they like to feel guilty. That's what you do. If you feel guilty, this is not for you. Goodbye. Like seriously, you got to go if you feel guilty. Like that means It means you don't. This is not for you. That voice, that inner voice, that's talking to you that says feel guilt. That means this is not the life for you. Okay, then you need to go elsewhere and do what you think is right. Don't force yourself to do something that doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Okay. If it feels right, you don't care, then that's what it is. Do you believe in the law of assumption? No, I believe in whatever I'm saying, whatever I need to say at the time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And then I don't believe in it. When I like if y'all watch my other channel, y'all would know. I believe in things when I need to, and then I don't when I don't. That means there's not a fixed belief system. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It means I do what I want when I want, how I want. That means if you need money from a pastor, all of a sudden you believe in something. You need money from somebody that don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. All of a sudden you need money from somebody that wants to talk about some weird conspiracy theory. Now all of a sudden you're a conspiracist. Okay? That means you believe in what you need to believe in at the time you need to believe it in order to get it. And after all of those different beliefs, you learn so much. And then you realize, why do people believe in any of this stuff at all? It all means the same thing or it makes no sense, period. So believe in what you need to believe in, when you need to believe in, and then don't when you don't, like I do. I don't believe in that's why I have this fake background. That's why I do stuff to trigger y'all. Because honestly, It doesn't really matter. Oh, Sprinkle Sparkle, appreciate that. Yep. The only reason that it doesn't matter is because there is no right or wrong. There's just only what you think at that moment and your perspective. Your perspective. Like that one lady that felt guilty at this time for taking money from such a nice man. Okay, I take money all the time from people. And they don't feel guilty at all for wasting my time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They should feel guilty for wasting your time. Wasting your time if they're not serious, if they're not trying to, you know, accomplish anything. Okay. Do I currently have a man? And if he does he see the video? No, ma'am, I don't have a man at all. Never been married. I probably never will get married since I put all these videos out. You know. This is how you know she's new to the channel. All right. Girl, I've been married for longer than you've probably been alive. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I took my vows long ago before you were probably even born. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. I don't know how old you are, but yeah. How many times are they going to ask if you're married? As many times as they think that they need to ask if someone is married. I'm married to myself, and then I'm married to my husband. And, you know, married to my other husband too. So, got 3 of them. You said you value money more than marriage? Why not have them? You can have both. I have. You said they asked Sierra if she's married because they want to believe that she's bitter single woman clinging to old hope. If I was bitter and single, I'd probably look a lot better than this right now. I would probably bite my tongue into what I was saying, and I probably wouldn't say too much, and I would probably be trying to secretly, you know, and I would probably take all the offers of interviews and trips and sponsors if I was not married. I would probably take all of that. I would probably not, I would probably be embracing the fame that people are trying to put in my life, but I'm not, because I am married. I do have a family, and I don't care about that kind of stuff. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Okay. I think like when you already have everything everything you need, when people offer you other stuff, you know, they got to come with a better offer. Desperate people ain't taking the bare minimum. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But if desperate people will take the bare minimum, but there are some people that are not desperate, and so they don't take everything someone offers. Okay. 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 How do I feel about something, man? I don't feel nothing about no man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't even know what that means. um, Does working as a psychic sound feminine? Yeah, if you lie, sprinkle, sprinkle, and say you do something else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sound good when you don't say it. Okay. Does it sound feminine or does it sound like if would you if you were a man, would you want someone that says, "Hey, I'm a psychic. That's what I do for a living." Okay. Yeah, if I knew he didn't care, I wouldn't care either. You dated a trust fund baby and his dad was worth almost 60 million and he was so cheap. Well, I hope you have one on the side, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because just because somebody got money don't mean they gonna spend it on you. Therefore, you gotta have somebody else. That's like a one of those men that have a really like attractive girlfriend or wife, but they don't ever go anywhere with them. The point, or do anything. So what's the point? If he don't have no money, if he's not spending it on you, then where's the other one? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I'm saying. Yes. How to handle teenagers wanting to date seems too young and too much dust. Thoughts on approach of parent? Well, it depends on if they're responsible. If they're trying to date, then the parents definitely need to make sure those, they're of legal age and the one ain't older than the other one, all of that. So these days, you never know. And hopefully, their parents got some money because nope. That's why you put your kids in good schools. You're more likely to have them dealing with, you know, other kids their age whose family have money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. So you really don't have to think too much or worry too much about if they dusty and broke. Okay. Will I ever do one-on-ones again? For what? Nope. Why? So y'all can ask me these same dumb questions? Nope. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, I would never do one-on-ones again. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. So don't even ask. Okay. I don't even know why y'all asking. And the reason why is because y'all see how stupid them people was acting in the comments on the one-on-ones. Some of them were genuine and nice and cordial and sweet and things like that. But then you have the ones that weren't. So of course not. Uh-huh. You said it was worse than the spam comments. You would pay whatever. I know I've already had people ask to pay, and I've already turned them all down. Nope. No thanks. There's no amount of money you can give me for no one-on-one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all ain't got enough anyway. I told you. Not desperate. Don't need that. Okay. Yep. If y'all are that desperate to give somebody that much money for a one-on-one, I'm already suspect. Okay. Sorry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I already got it. Yeah. Don't need it. Unless you coming with some 5 figures. I'm not listening. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Where the 5 figures? Okay. You said I don't need them dusty coins. Y'all silly. No, I already know. Like some people, when they do a one-on-one, they'll record it, then they'll go try to put it on their channel or put it on here or sell it and upload it and put it on a website where people have to buy this and this and that. So I already know you're gonna try to make money off of it. So I'm gonna need my cut first. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So I'm saying 5 figures, and then it's still a maybe. Mm-hmm. Why do y'all need a one-on-one when y'all get the live right here for free? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What could they ask that hasn't already been covered? I'm telling you what they're trying to do. Don't listen. When somebody's gonna offer you that much money, it's not just for a one-on-one. Okay. It's for they're gonna be like, okay, well, they're gonna be trying to make money off of it themselves. So therefore, no, it's a no. You said very true. No, ain't no free nothing. Shoot. I would definitely say those people that always want you to do something. Uh-oh, hold on. Yeah. That are, yeah. Never be desperate. Okay. If every woman in this chat was a what? But they comment or question just look up practicing the art of detachment and there would be no other question. Yes, goodbye. Sparkle, sparkle. How do you get more than gifts from a guy without having to move in? Be smart. Sparkle, sparkle. Use your brain. Learn how to think. Honestly, if a man can get you to move in before spending any money, then he should have already spent a lot of money already. Okay, you should have businesses by now. You shouldn't be working anymore if you don't want to. You should be able to do whatever you want when you want. Go shop when you want. You should be able to do all those things. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, you don't need to move in with nobody, especially if they're not paying your bills. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 What do I be enjoying when drinking? I don't know. I've been drinking. Okay. Your provider asked you to move in. Nope, nope. Girl, what if he bought you a house? Then it's my house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said to go to happy hour alone, but men nowadays are saying they think twice before approaching a female that is by herself. Okay. Then go with your mama, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go with your other boyfriend. I don't know what to tell you. I bet you he gonna be mad if you come in there with another man. He can't come on to you at all. Okay. It's like, bring your sugar daddy here. Tell him don't say nothing. Talk to your cousin. Whatever. Okay. Some of them will shut up. I've seen it. I've I've seen women bring their sugar daddy while they talk to other men and just told the sugar daddy don't say nothing while they sitting over talking to other dudes. Like, okay, when you out with a sugar daddy, you can bring whoever because they'll pay for everybody. You can bring a friend if you out with a sugar daddy. If you already have a sugar daddy, you can bring your friends and they'll pay for the whole bill. Okay. If you don't have a sugar daddy, then you if men say, "Oh, you're out by yourself," that's kind of weird. Well, do you even have money to even be talking to me, sir? You better be glad I'm out by myself because if I was with a friend, you buy her a drink and me a drink. And if you didn't, I'm gonna call you cheap. Because if I'm sitting here with someone and you ain't buying drinks for everyone, but you want me to bring an extra person with me because you think it's wrong for me to be out here by myself, can you even afford for me to bring someone with me? So these guys are stupid. Don't listen to them. You're out by yourself and they feel like, oh my goodness, this is weird. I don't can approach her. Then go somewhere where there's a bunch of women and they're gonna look at you stupid when you only offer to buy one of them a drink if you offer to buy one of them a drink. Okay? Your pockets don't run deep enough to buy a round of drinks for a woman that you're trying to impress and her friends. Okay? That's what sugar daddy's for. So don't don't get mad when you see a woman out by herself. You already know. If you can't afford it, then keep it moving. If you think it's weird, keep it moving. Okay? That's how most people meet the person that they, marry or stay with. Not surrounded by a bunch of people. Okay? Man wants you to put on nice clothes and perfume and for some Starbucks, shaking my head, girl. You can order that online now. They deliver it to your house. You don't even need to go out for that no more. Girl, I've already ordered mine for the J. You gotta order it online. Goodbye. Okay. You said pig beaches have no respect for themselves. Okay, why? Okay, well, yeah. And why are y'all listening to these guys? Do these guys have the type of money you want anyway? Like, who are y'all listening to? Are they still riding around with a dent in their car? Ma'am, if y'all taking advice from men who are riding around with a dent in their car, I don't have nothing else to tell you. If y'all are still taking advice from men who still matching their jersey to their caps, to their socks, I have nothing to tell you. Okay? If y'all are still listening to men who still dressing like they did when they was younger, I, I, I have nothing to say to you. Okay? These aren't grown, successful men that have savings, 401k, stock, uh, future plans, trying to do something with their lives. I don't care what they think. Okay. He talks about making 30,000, but men lie. You just met him, and I don't know how to confirm it. 30,000. Don't confirm that, ma'am. Just keep walking. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go away. If he bragging on that, keep walking, ma'am. He's not mental. He's not there mentally. Keep going. Unless you're in another country, ma'am, keep walking. Don't even bother with them. Mm-hmm. All right. I said, what he gonna do with that? All right. I mean, if you can use it, take it. Shoot. I'm like, where the rest? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm take that and get some more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you feel about talking to exes? I don't have any of the exes' numbers to talk to, so I don't know how I feel about that. So therefore, like when I think when you're done, you're done. Like delete all the numbers, be done. Okay. What? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Advice on jealous sister. Don't know. I mean, I think people are always going to have some type of feelings about other people, but you know what? Live your own life, ma'am. Don't worry about what other people think. Okay. Always live your own life and never worry about what other people think. That way, you don't have to think about those type of things. Okay. How do you keep a guy consistently interested? If you got to work that hard, ma'am, he was never interested in the first place. Okay, so you don't. You don't at all. Like I said, if you got to do all that work, he don't want you anyway. So the men should be trying to ask how to keep a woman interested. You know why? And the reason why they don't have to is because there's so many desperate pygmies out there asking the question. So how do you keep a man interested? You don't. Not at all. Do I believe in situationships? Nope. Sparkle, sparkle. So why? How to break a soul tie with a baby daddy you live with? There ain't no soul tie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's all in your mind, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If it's all in your mind, then break it like that. You're like, you know what? It's all in your mind. There's no such thing as a soul tie. Unless you could literally tie it in a knot, in a bow, make it look real pretty. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Exactly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No one believes in those types of things unless they want to. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you feel like you have some type of bond that you don't. Okay. That's what Dusty say because they ain't got no money tie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, you got a money tie? That's all that matters. You got him on that child support tie? That's all you need to have. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Give him a real tie called child support. Make sure he pays every month. Give you your money. You say you are a woman. You can't be soul tied to anyone unless it's your child. See? So therefore, you ain't have no soul tie. What you got a soul tie to? Dust? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got a soul tie to some dust? No. If you're your own, stop thinking like that. Who taught y'all how to think like that? What dusty person did you go and sit and listen to and told you that you was connected to somebody with a soul tie? What type of dusty person told you that? Don't listen. Mm-hmm. You said a soul tie can be real a little bit? No, it can't. It's only real if you believe it's real. You don't believe it's real, it ain't real. If you don't believe in soul ties, you don't believe in soul ties. That's like forcing somebody to believe a religion and they don't believe that religion. Okay. So, for example, in some religions, they say, "Oh, you're going to go to hell if you don't believe in this." Well, if nobody believes in that and hell don't exist to them, then how could they go? You know what I'm saying? So it's all in what you choose to believe. That is your personal belief and whatever you believe in. Some people don't believe in that crap. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's all mental. Like you want soul tie? How about some money ties? You need some money. Why do you gotta choose that? You can tell a man make that. You invented that because they couldn't do nothing else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Nope. Money time. You give me the money. Mm-hmm. How do you? Okay. How the broke man bother? Girl, broke man don't bother nobody, but they mama for some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Only thing broke men bother is they mama for some gas money. You bother nobody here. Okay. You bet none of your Dusty's cook dinner tonight. No. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Cleanse yourself with a dust-free bath or rid yourself. Okay. But just like Dusty's that try to use zodiac signs, stop believing in Dusty. Yeah. Dusty's will try anything, y'all, but getting some money. Okay. If you got to go through all them links, you could have gotten paid at least. You could at least find a way to get you some money instead of having to do all that stupid stuff. I mean, you got to be so broke with so much time to be doing all of that. Yeah. He said, "If what if he cheat, but he rich? What if you cheat but you look good, man? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if you cheat with somebody richer that looks better? What if?" Why y'all always asking, what if you do this? What if you do it? What if you do something, man? Okay. What about you? What you gonna do? Okay. You dated a Dusty when you got an old man and he gave you money just for talking to him? Okay. You silly. How to be less emotional with people without seeming cold or bitchy. Well, if they make you that way, you're probably not going to be able to deal with them for a long time anyway. And if they like it, then you don't have to change it all. Okay. Some people like it. It means you care. It means you care enough to deal with them. Okay. Because you don't have to deal with them at all. So that's how you need to look at that. Like, you know what? If you're afraid to be who you are, if you're afraid to come across like that, that's the wrong man. Either they like it or they don't. You can act nice, you can act this way, but if that's who you really are, if that's how you act, because some people aren't that way naturally, they just act that way. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. Some people just act that way. They're not really that way at all. Because when you try to be nice and sweet, it doesn't work out. So therefore, you have to act a certain way. When you're nice, people don't listen. When you're nice, people try to take advantage. When you're nice, people do. When you said what you said, and you said, and you have no regrets, and you said it how you said it, I bet you they heard you again. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh. Appreciate that. Thanks for becoming a new member. Okay, so you say you all trying to get to heaven? If that's what you believe in. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Being nice gets you nowhere. Okay. They sure don't. They get you nowhere. It gets you nowhere but at the doormat. Okay. What's wrong with men? Talk about zodiac signs. Tell me, please. I think I'm missing something. Uh, he ain't talking about no money, man. Dollar sign is the only signs. And we need to be talking about where my money. Okay. You got to do all of that. You better have some money to go with it. Okay. What's wrong with men? Talk about zodiac signs. Yeah, exactly. Dollar signs. How do you emotionally detach? I don't know. I never emotionally attached. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know. If you emotionally attached easily to people, uh, I don't know what to tell you. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Have you ever had to deal with them waiting to check your phone? What did you say? Wanting to check my phone. They ain't paying the bill? Or if they are paying the bill, then they gonna check the phone that I give them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Not the phone that I don't want them to check. Okay. And if you smart, they can check any phone and ain't gonna find nothing that that they're looking for. Okay. They got these other things, called phones that you can buy separate from the phone you already have. You know what I'm saying? They have these apps that have fake phone numbers. They have all these things. You can delete them. You can add them back in. You can hide them somewhere in private. You can do a lot of things. You can put it on the Pizza Hut. You can store it somewhere else and to where it doesn't even look like a phone number. You know, you could do so many things. Honestly, if you're smart, you can get away with a lot of stuff. If you're dumb, you ain't getting away with nothing. So, or you can get old school and start writing stuff down, and nothing will be in your phone. Okay, old school. Y'all remember them phone books from the old days? Got all the phone numbers and addresses in it. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said guys go on phones like female. If y'all got to go through all of that, y'all probably young. If y'all have to go through phones, then y'all all obviously believe that everybody cheats. So y'all don't have to ask me that anymore. If you go through somebody's phone, if you go through someone's phone, you don't have to ask me the question, do all men cheat or what if he cheats? Don't ask me the question if you're going through phones. If you ain't going through phones to cash app yourself, if you ain't going through phones to get some of his money, then stop going through phones, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because all I'm saying is y'all going through phone for the wrong reason. It's not going to get you paid unless you're going to use it in order to get something, car down payment, purse, whatever you're trying to get. Unless you're going to use it, we ain't going to be together unless you're going to buy me all this and that, or pay these bills, or pay this rent, or buy this car, or whatever. You're not going to use it for those reasons. Then stop going through the phone. If you're too scared or you feel too guilty to use what you find, but you're going to let someone, do that to you when you're looking through the phone and you have the evidence and you see it and you don't have the guts to get something out of it because you feel guilty, well, then stop going through the phone. People are dumb. They're looking for something, they find it, then they feel bad when they find it. If you're not going to do nothing with it, stop looking. Like I always tell people, stop looking through people's phones. Get your own life. Make sure you have something else to do. If you got to look through somebody's phone, I mean, you ain't got another one, man. Where's your other one? You shouldn't even be trying to look through nobody's phone. You should be trying to get where you need to go, or do the next thing you're trying to do, or focus on something else. If you got time to go through someone else's phone, you're doing everything wrong. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. It means you're more invested and interested in that person than they are in you. They don't care enough about you to go through your phone, but you care so much about this person and what they're doing, and it's sad. It's like, dang, it must be your last hope. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Nope. Stop going through people's phone. If you go through someone's phone, that means you value them more than yourself at that time. Now, that can all change when you get yourself. Now, if you're pregnant, you need to find out some things so you can get your stuff together, your money, your push gift, new car, whatever. Yeah, go through the phone. Hope something there so you can get your gifts. But if you're not trying to get no gifts, you stop going through them phones. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You said how you stop being nice without being a biche. If you don't give them the answer that they're looking for, they're going to call you that anyway. It's what you call yourself is what's most important. If you call yourself unbothered, then you're unbothered, ma'am. If they don't hear you the first time when you say it in a nice or in a calm voice, and they don't hear it when you say it in a way that's not mean, then they're not listening to you. Okay. So you don't have to tell them anything. Just go do what you want to do. Honestly, that's what I do. Like if you don't hear me, then when you say, "Oh, you didn't tell me that," yes, I did. You just weren't listening. I'm not getting ready to sit here and yell at you if I can go get away with something because you nodded your head yes because you didn't hear what I said. All right, bye. Can I get your credit card? Yeah. Okay, bye. They weren't listening. They thought they said yes to something else. Oh well. Gotcha. Okay. So make it work in your favor. Whatever you're doing, it needs to work in your favor. If they're not listening to you, ask them a question that you want the answer to. And if they're not listening, they're going to just say whatever to get to shut you up, and then you got your answer. If you're going to go through their phone and you're not looking for nothing in particular, then stop going through the phone. If you are dealing with men and they're trying to manipulate you and they want you to do this, and that before they pay any bills, well, go get the other man who don't have all those uh, things before he can pay the bills. Okay. Like literally, just stop trying to deal with one when there's other people out there just hoping they got the opportunity to do something for you. Okay. This is what I learned when I was younger. When I was younger, I learned that some women will hold on to one man when there are plenty of guys out there that are willing to do way more for you. Way more. And y'all sitting there holding on to one dusty for dear life. Now, and stop asking where you find them. You're not looking for them at all. Let me tell you, you just go do whatever you're normally doing and they will find you. Okay? Stop looking for them and they will find you. Stop looking. I wasn't looking for nothing. I was just, that's when they find you. When you looking, you're repelling because you're supposed to attract. So just go do whatever you like doing. Go do your normal stuff. It look cute, whatever, look good, whatever. Stop looking at all. Stop looking, stop pursuing. Just live your life. If you're looking for somebody with money, most likely they're going to always have, there's always going to be a side of town where there's always money. Your chances are higher getting somebody with money where the money is. Okay, not where the money ain't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I always tell women, if you're gonna run errands over there, go to the side of town where people have money. You're gonna go happy hour, you're gonna go there, go on the side of town where people have the money. Go on the side of town where people will buy you drink for no reason and don't even care to talk to you after. They just, go to the side of town where, everybody's car is nice and you don't have to worry about who's going to get the bill. Okay. Go to that side of town. All right. That's where you need to go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all know the rich areas of y'all's town. All y'all got to do is look up the zip code of the wealthiest place in your town. And that's where you go. So easy. I mean, Google is your friend. All you got to do is say wealthiest zip code and then put your city. It's going to show you where to go. Okay. Yes. Sparkle, sparkle. Okay. Mhm. Y'all, there might be like, you know, some kids on this channel. So if y'all are gonna use profanity, you know, I don't think you want your name associated with those words, sir. You might as well delete them for your own sake. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Hmm. This is why women don't trust men. This is why women charge men money. This is why women only look at men for money. Because even when you are in a certain place, men are inappropriate, even if it's around kids, even if it's around, old ladies. They're just gross and inappropriate, and they should pay for that. You know what I'm saying? If you got to deal with that, they might as well pay. They always peeing on a toilet. They always thinking they're bigger than what they are. They're always inappropriate, looking at young kids. Go somewhere, sir. Get you some money and have some class about yourself. Okay. Like, seriously, nobody cares about that. Okay. You old, most of those guys are old, balding with little PPs and have nowhere else to be. Go somewhere. Please. Go to your mama house or something. All right. Yes, go away. Save that for another channel. Go over there. Like some of y'all like literally are disgusting and think somebody's supposed to swoon over your phone. No. And I'm not talking just about looks. I'm talking about your mouth and your mental and how you approach women and all of that. It's just disgusting. For real. Okay. You said, oh my God, they're like undisciplined predators. Exactly. Okay, and don't even have nothing to be a predator with. Got a little nub. Bye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go elsewhere and be good nasty with someone else, sir. He said the manosphere gave them some confidence. Well, no, they didn't. They gave them more shame. Okay. They should be ashamed. Okay. Next time I see something like that, you gonna wish you hadn't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. How do plus size women work the dating scene? The same way skinny ones do, man. You gotta get in where you fit in. Okay. I definitely say, I've seen a lot of plus size women get in with money. Oh, it's not about how skinny or thin you are. It's about the type of man that you choose. The type of man that you say, okay, this is the type of man I need to pay my bills. They might be older or they might be plus size too. I don't know, man. They need to have some money. The plus size young, like if they're like 70 something or 50 something and you're in your 20s, they gonna like you still. Okay. They're gonna like you still. You don't have to do too much. Some guys don't care. Some guys like thickness. All right. And they still gonna pay. Only the people that's starving themselves, eating a crouton and on in the gym, Trying to pull a man who's cheap. They're a millionaire, but don't spend no money on them. I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, you can find something. Y'all go watch my older videos. You know where they at. You can find them old man, retired, got that Social Security, got that AARP, got land. You know, you got some savings. Go find them. That's where the money is, man. I'm trying to tell you. Like everybody knows that little side of town where the old men hang out with the money. They may not be millionaires. They might have like high six figures, or they might have, some money buried on their land somewhere. Who knows? But y'all know them type of men. Not all men are going to be white collar or classy, but they could own their own business. They could own a little hole in the wall club. They could own a little restaurant or bar. They could own a little auto service. They could own this. They could own, and all that money could be yours. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's what we used to do back in the day. Go find the owners of stuff. Go find the people that own land. Go find the people that have little used car dealerships, whatnot. They got money to give and cash. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And then you use their money, start your business, level up, do what you got to do, and move on to the next if that's what you want. Okay. That's what that's what we did. So all people do that know how to get this money. See, that's what if you think, like if you sit down and just think, where would a man with some cash? He's not a millionaire, but I know he got a lot of money. He could just hand me a stack of cash. Ooh, used car dealer. Okay, go find the ugliest looking one. You walk in there, all cute. Okay, there you go. There go your money. So start thinking like that. Stop thinking everybody who's rich is, in some corporate job or something like. No. There's lots of rich ugly men out there just waiting on some woman to walk in so they can hand them their cash. Lots of them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I said, what do you do when they bring up sex? Change the subject, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, oh, I really have to get back to work. Always bring up another way to get more money. Okay. Or I'll get fired. And then I won't be able to afford gas or anything. And I really gotta go, inflation and stuff like that. Then he's gonna say, well, how much I'll pay for you, how much you need. Stay here with me. Well, I can't really do anything today because I promised that I have to pick up somebody from work and keep making excuses. But I can, when I'm done with all that, I could definitely, maybe we can have dinner or something. And then he'll be like, oh, okay. And then be like, cancel at the last minute. No, I'm so sorry. I can't do it tomorrow. How about I'll come visit you tomorrow at work and then we can talk about what we're going, our plans or whatever. We keep stringing them along. If you don't know how to string people along, then you work on it, man. Work on it. Keep stringing them along. Stay so busy and so in need that all he can do is offer you more money. Okay? If you don't do that, you ain't doing it right. Yeah, I gotta go pick up my friend. They pay me to go pick them up every day. They give me gas money and they give me some money so I can get groceries and stuff. That's how I make my extra. That's like my little side hustle. I have to go do that unless I really don't want to pick them up every day. I really don't like it. So then he'll be like, well, you don't have to do that. I can give you the money. How much is it? Literally, you're not doing anything. You're just making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're just lying, changing the subject, stringing them along until he keeps giving you more and more money. That's all you gotta do. And then when he finally thinks he's about to get something, I don't do that outside of committed relationships. Drop that on him. Well, what's it going to take for you to be in a committed relationship? Well, you got to pay all these bills. And I don't want to work no more. Okay, he's going to try to do that. It's like if he's old or ugly, he's going to do it. Then you look, okay, well, I got to do this and I got to do that. I don't feel comfortable yet. This is what it's going to take. Blah, blah, blah. So the whole time, you just get money, get money, get money, get money, and stringing them along, and stringing them along. And then finally, when he can't be strung along no more, you gotta pull out the fake unethical funeral card. Okay, that means someone, you know, a made up person in your family that does not exist, that you've been talking about the whole time, so they think they do exist, is all of a sudden not feeling well. Okay, you bring out the fake unethical card. That's what I call it. And you got to buy you a whole nother month. Sprinkle, sprinkle, plus a plane ticket somewhere. Unethical live out of town. All right. So, gotta explain it again and again and again. This is all in my old videos. Get your money, keep stringing them along. And the funny thing is, some of y'all women already know this because y'all been doing this for years with these guys. Okay. And they be like, you want one of the cars off the lot? Yeah. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. I don't like any of these cars. Go. I guess I could drive that one over there. It's okay. So you never get too excited. You're like, I guess I could drive that one over there. But if you get this type of car, I'll definitely take that. So tell them that so you're gonna look out for you a nicer car. You don't see none on the lot. You know what I'm saying? So you could do that with any type of small business owner that I won't even say small business. It could be medium size, whatever. It's just someone that's not corporate. That's how you get their money. Okay. Some people own bars. You could do that with them too. All right. Mm-hmm. Guess you won't get no high value woman. Just whoever come up with that high value crap. You know what? Valuable. Do you have value? Do you have money? Do other men want you? Are they going to pay? Da 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 da. Okay, that's high value and low value crap. It's only to indicate that you don't know your value. What your value is what your value is to you. No one puts value on you. You tell yourself your value, and everyone else. That's it. No arguments. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look, um, window shopping to meet men. Men ain't at the ball. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Gay man, you gonna meet gay man at the mall. Try another place in the middle of the day to meet men that have money. They're not in the mall shopping unless they're gay or with their woman. Okay. Now, it depends, like if it's after work or on a lunch break time in a department store in the men's section, that's different, but not just walking through the mall. Okay. If do you have go to luxury car dealerships, to the service area where men are sitting there waiting on their cars to be serviced. Why don't you go over there? Go to somebody says watch, luxury watches. Go to not the casino. I don't know where you live, man. Some places don't have casinos. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So go to places where straight men with money are going to be, if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for a gay one, go hit up the mall, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I definitely feel like a lot of places, you say go to church, go find one of the mega churches, find the donation, the one who's giving the biggest donation. They're gonna be having special seating towards the front because the pastor wants to make them feel special since they give so much. All right. What do I think about stay-at-home boyfriends? Nothing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm too old to be thinking about that, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You know, some of these people ask these questions because they think they're doing something. I don't know what they think they're doing. Sad. Pretty sad. Kind of wish they had, their own mind. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Would I get a job at a Ferrari car dealership? You had a friend work there before and she always thinks I'm copying her. If you care about what other people think so much, man, why don't you go ask them everything, and everything you do, ask them for permission, ask them what they think of it, write it down, and then go home and study it and say, I don't know what to do because I'm so worried about what other people think. You know, this is why I tell people, you know what? If you care what other people think, this ain't the channel for you. You got to go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks, Patty. Appreciate that. So if y'all could continuous ask me what I think, what this person thinks, guess what? Y'all on the wrong channel. If you're not woman enough to have your own thought and not care what other people think, don't ask me no questions. Okay? I'm just saying that. I'm telling y'all. If y'all are going to say that you have, some different way of thinking so you can get some money or whatever, but everything you ask, you care about what other people think, no. Either you don't care and you're unbothered and you think for yourself, or don't ask me no questions. Okay? Because I can't help you think or be unbothered. All I can do is tell you, stop doing that. You think someone's going to try to copy somebody because they're working? You know what? Who cares? You going to do it anyway? The only people worry about if somebody thinks they're going to copy them are teenagers. How old are you? Oh my God, they're going to copy me. Oh my God, they copied her. Oh my God, they copied this. Oh my God, they copied that. Oh my God. They're going to think I'm copying that. Girl. So everybody that's going to work at the Ferrari dealership is copying your friend? Everybody that does a video on, getting your money, they're not copying. They're just doing what they want. You ever heard of that? Free will. Do what you want. Maybe you can go work at a different dealership somewhere else. And then you don't have to worry about what she thinks you're doing. Okay. For me, I don't care what people think. I'm going to do what I want. Mm, Stop caring so much what people think. You're a student. Should I focus on my studies? No, ma'am. No, you shouldn't focus on your studies as a student. I don't even think you should be a student, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you asking dumb questions like that. You know, if I were a student, I would never ask anyone that question. You know why? Because I'm going to do what I want anyway, no matter what they told me. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't do any of that, ma'am. I don't even know why you ask such a dumb question. How did I get my hair straight? Was my hair gay before? Sprinkle, sprinkle. They had this invention that they invented a long time ago. Let's see who remembers when they invented this tool. Y'all know the name of the tool that gets people's hair straight? Put it in the comments. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The tool that people use to get their hair straight is, let's see if anybody knows. Yay! Somebody got it. Yay. I knew y'all were smart and had the answer. Okay. Your provider said you stressing him out because he feels what? Pressure to produce more income for me. Then that's why you need two, ma'am. Smart, smart. Okay. What? So y'all already know the answer to that. I already like. Why do all that? What put all that pressure on one person when you could definitely have two guys? I always, put one. And one can't come through, the other one will. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you feel about deserved home invasions? The same way the home invaders feel about guns, knives, and torture chambers. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Same way they feel about being captured and picked apart slowly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. The same way, go read the Texas laws and you'll see how they feel about any type of home invasion. Don't trespass on the Texas property. You won't make it back. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. You will make it. Unless you're welcomed. If you're not welcome, don't even try. You will not make it. All right. Mm-hmm. Do you think compatibility is not important in marriage as long as he is a provider? It just depends on if you want to have compatibility with somebody, if you have time to have compatibility with somebody or not. Some people don't even notice. People won't even notice if you're compatible or not if they're not with you for that reason. So it just all depends on the reason that you're with them. Okay. You say it same way in Florida. Well, yeah. Why do some women think you crazy when you mention the ideas that you say? Because most women are stupid and pick me shit and been brainwashed by their pick me shit parents. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And when I say most women are stupid, it's not an insult. What I'm saying is most women have been taught wrong, and now they're stupid for being taught wrong. They have to reteach themselves how to think, how to act, whatever, how not to need permission, how to own who they are, and stop allowing people to make them feel like they have to do a certain thing. You can do whatever you want. Okay. And if you're listening to a broke man, then you might be stupid for real. Okay. You might be dumb for real. If you are taking advice from a broke, dumb man that can give you nothing, can pay 0 bills, I don't know what to tell you. So that's all I'm saying. You're going to listen to one of those guys who can't even pay a bill, who can't even help their mama, who borrowing money from their mama still, who still living with their mama. What part of this makes any sense? Now, if this man can give you a stack of money, he can give you some cash, and he can give you some money to go start you a business, maybe you can listen to him for a second. You know what I'm saying? But if he can't do any of those things for you, if he hasn't done it from anybody, if his mama's still working and he ain't retired his mama and he got baby mamas and he on child support, why are y'all listening? I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all are listening to these guys who don't have nothing and think they got the answers. Y'all listen to guys tell y'all who y'all are, and they mamas don't even respect them. Okay? So, unless that man can put his money where his mouth is, then why are you listening? Do he got money? Can he give you some money? Can he pay a bill? Can he get your attention with some money? No, then who cares what they think? Are they going to try to rate you as high value or this and that? Are you lining up to get, are you lining up so a Dusty can rate you? Are you lining up for a broke man that has kids out of wedlock, but they're going to talk about you because you got a baby? Are you lining up for that crap? Literally? Are you taking advice? Are you allowing someone to affect your self-esteem based on what come out of a Rusty Dusty's mouth? No. That's on y'all. Y'all have the free will to choose to listen or to not. All they can give you is a suggestion on your worth, your value, and all of that. That's a suggestion. It is not fact. It is if you accept it or not. You know what? Some of them broke guys depend on you to feel a certain way so that they can use it against you. But if they can't use anything against you because you don't fall for the okie doke, you're not that stupid. You value yourself. You don't need their validation. You don't need anything from them, but they actually need your attention and you don't give it to them unless they have something to offer you, which they probably don't. Keep walking, man. Stop listening to that stuff. You don't need it. And those of you who think you do, it's because you have not taken enough time with yourself to prove to yourself that you don't need it. And you got more options, way more options. If you haven't taken your time with yourself to create how you want to represent yourself, and you still listening to that, that's because you haven't taken the time to get to know yourself and make yourself the type of woman that does not need to deal with that ever. Okay? So that's all you got to do. Make yourself the type of woman that never has to deal with that. And you'll never have to. The type of women that seek validation, approval, permission, need to be rated, given a value, and all that kind of stupid stuff. Those women are for them. Okay? The women that know who they are don't deal with that ever. And when you stop dealing with it, your life is going to totally change. The longer you deal with that kind of stuff, the worse it's going to get. So never deal with that. Laugh and keep it moving. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How long does it take to find a provider, man? If you asking me that question, man, it could take one day. Depends on how you look, how much time you spent with yourself, how much you value yourself, how you think, how you speak, talk, and walk, what you um, will tolerate and what you won't. It could take one day. It could take 2 weeks. It just depends on you. So some people it only takes one day. All right, took me one day. Okay. If you're not delusional to some degree, you're doing this wrong. If you're not delusional to some degree, stop and find your delusion. Okay. If you're trying to do everything realistically, logically by the book, great. But you need to throw some delusion in there as well, because that's how you get it. And a lot of people tell you you're delusional. That is a compliment. Delusion allows you to think like no one else, to get what you want without feeling like you don't deserve it, to create the life you want because you know that's what it's going to be. Anyone else that tells you anything different, they can't do it. So, delusions. Know it. Don't hope, don't wish. Know it. I just say, you know what? This is happening. If y'all don't like it, move next. Okay? You can do it in a way that's less harsh, but delusion is what you need. If you don't have delusion, it's not going to help you. So, if y'all have been day ones on this channel and you see my channel, or you know, like, listen to all the stories I told before I even started this channel, y'all already know. Delusion is what gets you to where you need to go. I was totally delusional. I said, I'm not working no more. I'm gonna get somebody to pay all these bills, and I'm gonna sit back and relax in my 20s. You know, and that's what I did. Do that, I don't work for nobody else. I do what I want. Da, da, da. So it would be delusional for just someone to say that now, right? Oh, you're delusional. That's crazy. You're never gonna find anyone like that. Yes, you can, if you want to. If you're delusional enough, you'll find it. It'll find you. So I always stay delusional. I stay delusional, and that's how I get everything I want. Mm-hmm. So you saved your sanity 4 years ago, sprinkle, sprinkle, by staying delusional. He said, if you don't have delusions, you lose them. Yeah, I always have delusions. Every day is a delusion for me. It is fun. Oh, what can I do today? But that's one of the qualities that you have to have. Everybody needs a delusion. So, whatever your delusion is, don't let nobody tell you that it's stupid or it's not what you need it to be. Say, okay, well, don't be mad because I got delusions and you don't. Make my delusions work for me. Okay. Did he press me on how to spend my free time? No, because he was actually working, and I had other stuff that I needed to do. So no. He said they say us Pisces are delusional. He said they are way too serious. That's why they can't be delusional. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who's too serious with. If you're super serious, you gotta try to find some type of delusion. How you feel about having so many young women look up to you now? I don't think young women look up to me. I think that they probably scrolled on TikTok and found people's accounts that, put my stuff on there. And then if they found the channel and they like the actual videos, that's great. I don't think they look up to me. I think they're just not getting the okey doke from these dusties anymore, or these pick and they hear some knowledge that they have been missing, perhaps. I don't think they look up to me though. I'm not a role model. Okay. If you figure out how to get your money and stop dealing with dusties, great for you. But I'm gonna tell y'all from the start, I am not a role model. That way, in the future, y'all can't say, well, you shouldn't have said that. All these girls look up to you and you're a role model. I am not a role model. Okay, and I'm saying it now. So, you got something from whatever you heard? Great. Hope it works for you. But I'm not a role model. Don't care to be, don't want to be. Don't want the responsibility. The only person that I teach and hope that they learn, my kids. If I say something on here, read what it says. Suggestions. You have free will. Okay. There you go. Yeah, yep. Do not call me no role model because I will disappoint you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And remember, I'm not like all these other chicks. I don't need to uphold some certain type of image. I don't need to impress you. I don't need to be politically correct. I can say what I want. I do what I want. I'm not a role model. I said what I said. No apologies. Nothing. Okay. That's how y'all know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, y'all. Have you always been this way? When dealing with men, I'll say I've been this way since in my 20s, early 20s. So, a long, long, long time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all don't send me stuff on my Instagram, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. I just delete it. It never gets looked at. Don't send me nothing on my Instagram unless it's some money. Send me something on the Cash App. Don't send me nothing on the Instagram. It gets deleted. You don't have to send me anything. I don't care. I'm trying to help y'all. Don't waste your time copying and pasting. It doesn't get read. It doesn't get seen. It just gets automatically deleted. I don't care. If I wanted to see those things, I would have TikTok and I would be scrolling all day like y'all. I don't care. Okay. When you have something, when you've been on here for so long, none of that stuff, you don't care anymore about this, and that. So y'all need to know that. Don't send me nothing. Don't send me nothing no more. If I'm supposed to find it, I will. All right. Here you go. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste your copy and paste. Don't waste none of that. I'm not looking at it. Don't send it. Don't care. All right. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm just being honest with you. Is your husband loyal? Loyal enough, child. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Loyal to them bills. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You loyal to what he's supposed to be loyal to, them bills. And he ain't going nowhere, so I guess that's loyalty. All right. Oh. Mm-hmm. Am I doing okay? No. You know what? I think I need a session. Anybody have a psychologist or a psychiatrist number that I could call and get all my feelings and emotions out? Like some chick that hasn't been on YouTube for 10 years dealing with the same type of questions. Do y'all have someone that I can talk to that isn't a bot? That would be great. You know what I would tell them? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, ma'am, I'm okay. Okay? Yes, ma'am. I'm not fragile like some of y'all, okay? I'm sorry. The way that I grew up, this is nothing, ma'am. All right. Ma'am, I used to work in a funeral home, ma'am. I used to deal with dead people, dead bodies. I used to actually embalm and cut, okay? If I needed some help, I'll let you know. A lot of people, like, they just think I'm so, like, am I okay? It's so sweet that you're concerned. Look, it's so sweet that you're concerned, but I am definitely okay. This is my sarcasm. It's called being sarcastic. Sarcasm. I know some of y'all don't understand it, don't know how to tell if somebody's being sarcastic or not. I know some of y'all are just like so young and don't know anything. I'm just going to help y'all out. I'm a very sarcastic person. Okay. I grew up in the 80s. That means I'm not sensitive like y'all, or I'm not easily moved like y'all. I'm not easily bothered like y'all. So you have to know that. And I'm actually having fun because y'all took that seriously. So sorry. I need to tone back my sarcasm because y'all are starting to think that's real. All right. And guess some people don't get it. Okay. Yeah, I grew up in the 80s. Okay. Yeah. Y'all need to, like, if y'all need advice about certain things, and I don't normally talk about that on my channel, and y'all don't send no money, what makes y'all think I'm gonna talk about it for free and I don't even talk about it? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all silly. So you said new generation get anxious about going outside and they can't handle sarcasm. I don't know what to tell them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey. Yeah. What do I use on my skin? Water. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why are y'all asking me what do I use on my skin? This is not a skincare channel, period. You know, you can use whatever you use on your skin. Sometimes it's diet. You know, some people don't eat certain things. Some people don't work. They don't have stress. They don't drink certain things. So sometimes it's not what you put on, it's what you put in. Okay. This is skin. It's what you put in versus what's on the outside. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What toilet paper do I use? That's privileged information. Okay. What deodorant do I use? That's also privileged information. Okay. There you go. My skin glow. That's because I have on makeup. If you look in the description, I have links to my Level Up Cosmetics store. You can also get you some glow. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. I think I actually did a video where I was putting on some of the makeup. And I said, see, y'all always ask me about the skincare. It's not really skincare. It's my makeup. Okay. Also, what I eat and don't eat. A man lied about you being somewhere, not being somewhere, which not necessarily, but I found out and he knows he lied. Or should I add towards it? Honestly, if it's not to get something that you want, if he's not giving you no money, I wouldn't really care. I wouldn't really act. Or, I know y'all, these questions are for women that are young, but as soon as you found that out, you should have already been calling the other one, making plans with the other one, because if he's acting like that, it's not going to get no better. He's going to continue to do the same thing, especially if you get mad and tell him this, and that. He's going to find another way because men like to defy you once they think they got you or whatever. So that's why you got to go get another man, and don't worry about that one. And when he wants to spend time with you and spend money on you, then go get that money spent and go get what you need. Okay. Don't ever 100% allow yourself to feel that way over one person. Because if they're not considerate of how you feel, then you shouldn't be stressed behind that at all. You should just go on to the next. Like, okay, you lied, said where you were. You ain't there. I guess I ain't gonna be where I say I am because I'm gonna be out with somebody else. That's all you gotta say. Or just think that. You don't have to say anything to him. Just think it and go do it. Another thing is stop investing all your emotions and feelings into somebody that's treating you that way. Okay? You give them the same exact treatment. That means you're going to go out with somebody else and you don't have to tell him nothing. If you're trying to get a guilt gift out of it, then get a guilt gift. But whatever you're doing, make sure it's working in your favor. Always. Don't try to change behind no man. Say you lied. Men, all men lie. Okay, it's not nothing new to him or you. So sprinkle, sprinkle. They said not to match energy. Don't match energy. If they somewhere they ain't supposed to be, then you go be somewhere you ain't supposed to be and have fun with it. And then when you get back to where you're supposed to be and he there, get your guilt gift at the same time. So now you got two and a gift. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's the best thing you're supposed to do. Okay, if they're gonna treat you like that, make sure you get the most out of them. That's what I gotta do all the time. If you're dealing with somebody that's like that, then make sure you know how to deal with them to your favor only. So when I was younger and I had to deal with that kind of crap, I made sure I got the most out of it. If you're not getting the most out of it, stop dealing with it. Don't deal with it. How to motivate a man to get in a better mood who has multiple businesses and is a provider and he's stressed out about real estate. Girl, go get another one, man. Don't worry about that one. Where's the other one? If you got to do all of that, then it's not really worth it. Go elsewhere. Okay. You sound like you're gonna have a job. When you go elsewhere, you sound like you were getting ready to go to work for that person. No, go elsewhere. Okay. And I told y'all, anytime y'all have to ask me about real estate, I know you a bot and I know you sis. All right. So it means go elsewhere. You know, I should talk about real estate since y'all love to throw that little word around it. Real estate. Like, I don't care. Like, a lot of people think that when people talk or are in the comments and they're like, oh, y'all have the same copy and paste crap. Let me show y'all my copy and paste list. I don't think it'll all fit. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna get my copy and paste list together like y'all. So we could be twins. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. It's so weird that the details that y'all decide to give is so copy and pasted from all the other videos. So strange. But that's about life, I guess. We twinning, bot life. Everybody needs a bot. Copy, paste. Get your question there. Copy, paste. I don't really care. That's my song that I made for y'all. Y'all like it? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. How can he get you to give him money before the first day? Look better than him and know he gonna say yes. If you don't, then use your brain, man. Go watch this video. Okay. I'm getting ready to go. Go watch the video because I give you a whole bunch of examples in all the video. I give y'all so many examples. And it's like y'all just want an answer. Y'all don't want to ever learn how to think. Y'all just want to answer. Y'all don't want to learn how to think. So just go watch the older videos. Okay. Y'all know I'm an author. Y'all know there's a description link that you can click on, a description bar you can click on and get so much. You know, they hide stuff in there. like links, like information. They hide stuff in there where you can click on it and get more information, like books with questions and answers in it, advice, knowledge, how to think. I'm not just a person that's on YouTube. I have several books, you know. Okay. Hmm. Should a man pay for everything once he's married? If he want to keep his wife, spark, spark. Otherwise, she gonna be looking for somebody else to pay for other stuff. Okay, that's up to him. What he want to share, because the wife gonna be like, you know what, sir, you ain't paying, somebody else will. Unless she's just gonna live by his means. Okay. You said, what's a storage unit wife? I have no idea what a storage unit wife is, sir. I'm not married to a woman. That's the Dusty. They probably know what that is. Sound like something y'all come up with. Okay. Because if you were rich and you had money, it's called a mistress. Okay. I tell they Dusty. What does a man with facial piercings mean? It means you're in the wrong side of town, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what it means. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Should you take a man back for cheating if he pays? Girl, you gonna be cheating too. What you talking about? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, you do whatever you want after that, man. When you get that information, do what you want. What video would you recommend people watch when they first start listening to your movement? This is not a movement. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There is no specific order. There is nothing. I mean, there's nothing. There's no specific order. What you need, you know, just watch the videos. People ask a lot of the same questions, or there is no start or finish. This is not a class. This is not a school. Okay. It's to teach you how to think, not what to do, but how to think. Because if someone asked you, how would you do this, and you didn't know how to think, then you would have to ask someone else, or remember what someone else told you, or refer to some notes. But if you know how to think, you can come up with something that quick. You're like, oh, you want to make some money? Okay. Where do you live? Okay. This is what you got to do. Blah, 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 blah. They're not always going to be here. You're going to be able to think using your mental. You're going to be able to think where, instead of just being stuck. Okay. Your mind is going to have more of an ability to use the information that you're given to create a way to get what you want. You're not going to have to sit there and take notes and learn and listen. You're going to have to learn how to think. Okay? Because if someone says something or does something that doesn't fit into what you learned or took notes on, you're not going to be able to get out of it. You're not going to be able to cover lies. You're not going to be able to change the subject. You're not going to be able to do any of those things if you don't know how to think. Okay. So there's a lot of women that are like, you know what? I did what you said, but the man said this, and that, and then they found out I was lying because you don't know how to think. If you're gonna lie, you got to be smart. If you're gonna listen to me, you have to know how to think. Because as soon as somebody says something, you have to be able to right after. Okay. If you don't have a lie to cover the lie that you lie covered, and you don't have an explanation for it, and if you can't talk your way out of it, change the subject and get some money while doing so, and get more than what you was about to not get in the first place, you're doing it wrong. You have to know how to think. Okay. So there's no specific place to start. You just start by watching any of the videos and start to learn how to think. Okay. That's the main thing. Not what to think, but how to think. Hmm. How many times a day y'all gonna ask me about y'all cheating husbands? Who cares? If you can't cheat, then I'm sorry for you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You have money? Is the bills paid? Can you cheat too? Then happy cheating. All right, goodbye. All right. Yeah. You said if you being faithful to a man, you either unattractive or flat out stupid. Tell him again. Where is that at? Let me post that. Let the people know, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Come on now. Stop. Someone actually said, I thought this was a community of women that help each other. And da, 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 da. No, this is my YouTube channel, and I say whatever I want. And if you learn something, great. If you don't, this is not no community. This is not this. This is none of that. Okay. I'm not a role model. I don't promise anybody anything. So I don't know, some chick. I don't know who it was. What I'm trying to tell y'all is don't come over here thinking I'm like some like them other channels. Please. Okay. You're gonna be disappointed. We're not that, man. This is not kumbaya. We ain't holding hands. Uh-uh. The best way to help yourself and whoever's in the comments is, first of all, have some common sense. Learn how to think. And use what you know to get what you want from those that you need it from, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What to do if he gets tired of acting emotionless and you like you don't need him? Should I give him some? Girl, I don't know what that means. I mean, are you acting or do you really care? Do you care or are you acting? Because some people, they only give emotions to certain people or they only care for certain people. Everybody else, they don't really care. So, I mean, is he someone that you care about? If not, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. You can always ask though. Do you have any book recommendations to gain knowledge? If you join the Patreon, there are some books that are available, like the PDFs. Also, check the description link. Other people's books, I don't know. You got to find them on your own. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How long should you wait to let your man have sex with you? How long are you going to wait for him to pay all your bills and tell you you don't have to work no more? Okay. It also depends on how old you are and how much money your man makes. So I don't know because I'm not you and I don't need to answer those type of questions for you. Okay. If if you need that information, whether you're gonna give your man some or not, never. There you go. You gonna listen? Don't ever give him that, man. Did you listen? You're not gonna listen, right? Because why? Because you have your own mind, right? You're gonna do what you're gonna do anyway, right? So why even ask? If you're not getting anything out of it, I definitely like, you need to pay all these bills. You do this, that. If you want some, there you go. Okay. Yes. He said he won't give me money until we have sex with him. Well, yes, you're not gonna be getting no money from him. Where's the other one? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. So don't fall for the okie doke, man. So I'm gonna leave you out with this, and then I gotta go. If you don't look good enough to get what you want out of the man you're dealing with, why not? Okay. That's where the problem is. Go figure out how to do that, and then you'll be fine. Okay. Am I married? You must have found me on TikTok, ma'am. Am I married? Am I married? Am I married? No, I wear a wedding ring for no reason. I live with this man for no reason. I have a marriage certificate license for no reason at all. I'm a beneficiary for no reason. I'm on that insurance for no reason. I have a picture with a white dress on and a bell for no reason. Ignore all of that. Ignore all of that. Don't act like you ain't never seen it. Act like I'm not here and have other things to do because I'm so single. So let me tell y'all something. If I wasn't married, do you think I'd be sitting here? Do you think I would have kids if I wasn't married? Nope, I wouldn't have no kids. And I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be out making stories for the future so I can make the YouTube channel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. But not for that specific reason. But I'll just have the stories to tell. So, yeah, I was single before I got married. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why do they always ask if you're married? If you're married, like you're gonna take advice from somebody. Half the people y'all are watching on YouTube ain't married. You know. Okay. Can you take a man seriously that keeps saying he hates you when y'all fuss? Yeah, because I hate them too. They hate me, we hate each other. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's all I'm saying. Well, I hate you too. Guess we gotta hate each other. As long as you love them bills. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how I gotta be. Love them bills, pay them bills. Why is that my demeanor? Because I don't care. See, y'all don't know this. And y'all keep because y'all don't know the channel. Y'all just find people from TikTok, posting my stuff. I'm not about relationships. I'm not about all that stupid stuff. The reason why some people stay married the longest is not because they married for love. It's because they married for money. and the man married for the woman's looks. That's it. So if y'all are not understanding that, this ain't the channel for you. I've said it a million times on this channel. A million times, probably. If you're there to marry for love and trying to find the perfect relationship and the balance and all that kind of stuff, go elsewhere. This ain't that type of channel. If somebody say they hate me, I hate them too. As long as you love them bills. Okay? And if you gonna tell somebody they lost, and you look even more lost, I guess two lost people on the same channel, except one getting paid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. No one's lost. They're just mature enough to know the truth. Okay. And also the culture that you're from has a lot to do with it. So if y'all are from different cultures, that's probably why y'all think a little bit different. Mm-hmm. Yes. So sprinkle, sprinkle. If y'all are looking for the videos, y'all have to join the membership. Because there are lots of videos that y'all probably haven't seen. Okay. Do men like women that argue a lot? It depends on the woman. I mean, a man would rather have a woman argue with him than not speak to him at all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. So let me tell y'all something. The people that stay married the longest don't marry for love. They marry for money. They marry for other reasons besides love. They marry for way more. Now, if you have love and money and all of that, great. But if you're marrying for somebody to be perfect, stay faithful 100%, not make any mistakes and all that kind of stuff, you're in for a rude awakening, because that never really happens unless you're scared to do anything, unless you live in fear. But for those women who don't really live in fear and things like that, or for those men who don't really live in fear and do whatever they want, then you can't base your marriage on something that can be easily, disrupted. So therefore, that's why the women like money and men like looks. Okay. If you keep getting money, you can keep your life. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So men already know that. And women already know that. If you're looking for love and stuff, go do all that. Go have all of that. And when you realize that you should have went for the money, and if you don't have money and all you got is love now, I hope you love taking care of him. I hope you love doing dishes. I hope you love being with that man you love if after he cheated. I hope you love all of that. And I hope you love working too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because if y'all are only marrying for one reason, and if that one reason is not enough, y'all gonna be mad. After that honeymoon phase wear off, and are you stuck with somebody and they don't have no money, you're gonna be mad. So that's why you have to have more than one, or marry them for their money. And they already know why you married them, because there'll be no other reason for you to. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Mm-hmm. I don't know where these wandering. You said these wandering people. I don't know. They probably were suggested the video or found from a different platform. Who knows? Sprinkle, sprinkle. But either way, they have to know this is not that type of channel. Okay, it's not that type of channel. Y'all gotta realize it's not that type of channel. Y'all looking for that type of channel? Go for them relationship coaches, the dating coaches, the marriage, whatever. Go over there. This is not a channel about marriage. This is a channel about getting what you're trying to get. It's also helping you learn how to think. Because some of y'all, I can see why you get. I can see why, you know, certain things are in your life the way that they are because you don't know how to think right. All right, but hopefully, with more experience, watching some of the videos, like many of the ladies have learned how to think and got what they wanted from the man that they're dealing with. All right. See y'all in the next one.